Are you ready for the ultimate bikepacking weekend adventure? Join us for an unforgettable self-supported bikepacking trip through Southwest Virginia. The Grayson Gravel Pie Bikepacking Adventure travels along the Virginia Creeper Trail, the beautiful gravel roads of Grayson County, Virginia, and the New River Trail. All lodging and camping arrangements are included, along with daily routes and guides riding along with you. This self-supported adventure offers resupply opportunities every 20 miles for your food and water needs. Find out more at graveltraveldirt.com.
You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
I'm Joey.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jess. We went out of order, and I don't like that. No.
Well, it's going to be one of those shows. It's going to be an out-of-order episode. Let's do everything like in different order today.
This or that first?
You want to do this or that
Yes,
first?
let's do it.
This is a totally wackadoodle episode, and that's what we're going to do. We are literally going to start with this or that. So let's do it. Jess, you answer first, then me, and then Joey.
Got it.
We're diving right in. First item, and he gets up and walks away.
We literally just asked if anybody needed anything, and then he
gets up and
said
walks
no.
away. First item, press fit bottom bracket or a splinter under your fingernail.
Well, I don't know what the first one is, so I'm going to say, but splinters hurt.
Yep.
And I rode that ride at Disney where you are like going through the human body. It's called like Human Wars or something.
Okay.
Have you ever ridden that ride?
I fight the human wars with my bowels every day.
It's like a magic school bus. Like,
so
shrink you down.
No. So because I only know what a splinter feels like, I guess I'll go with splinter. I don't know what the first one is.
Well, because the pain of a splinter under your fingernail only lasts for a little bit. The worry and pain of a press fit bottom bracket lasts for the entire life of the bike. So
I have a paper cut probably about like 3 inches on my finger, and it's so gross.
I'm going with splinter under my fingernail. Joey?
I got 2 words. Lock tight.
Well, I've tried it. I'm going to tell you, when I had my felt, I can't tell you the number of times.
Oh, yeah, because Wes was your mechanic back then.
It's true that.
How many creaky bottom brackets have you had with Joey?
Well, everything I think I've had.
Actually, don't answer that. So. I have the solution to creaky bottom brackets.
Okay, what is it?
Well, people do tell. So if it's which ones do I actually? I will. No, I don't even think I do that anymore with Loctite. I use PVC goop, the PVC tape, but in liquid form.
Okay.
Never had a creaky bottom bracket with that.
Okay. So you would avoid the
PVC
fingernail
pipe compound or whatever. Like
you would avoid the splinter then by using.
I've gotten a splinter under my fingernail.
I've had them underneath.
It's been a carbon splinter.
Horrible. Ooh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, that requires whiskey.
So did you answer? So you're going to go with?
It's PVC. This is tech tip of the week.
Okay, let's do a tech tip. Yeah, sure. Why not? Tech tip of the week.
It's what is it called?
This is how Joey's brain works. Like,
we're doing the
things
ADHD.
that, like, we're in the middle of this or that, and
ADHD kind of episode.
No idea.
While he's doing that, if you're new here, folks, this is the podcast where we normally have like some order to, but tonight we're just going to ramble, and we're talking about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bikepacking, bike camping, or just playing bikes, and we just did the first this or that. So Joey,
it's like liquid plumber's tape.
Okay,
it's goopy. It's the viscosity of it is very viscous. It's super thick. I've been doing that for years. I buy it at Ace.
Okay,
and that's what we use for chainring bolts, pedals, bottom brackets,
and it fixes it.
It's thick.
Okay,
thick like it's actually very weatherproof. No, that's how you get rid of your creaky bottom bracket.
Okay, second item. Ape hanger handlebars on your gravel bike, or only being able to use the extensions on a tri-bar. Ape hangers are like, like the kids' bikes with the big, tall handlebars and the.
Oh, I definitely want the tall handlebars.
You want those?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, because you could peacock with those. You'd be like all up in unicorning and all over.
And there was a girl at Gravel Worlds who had a bike like that. And she had 2 really big, like a very, very old bike where the shifting was on the handlebar.
Uh-huh.
And she had 2 like huge saddlebags that were like went over the tire. It was awesome. But she must have talked to so many people because everybody kept coming up to her and being like, "Oh my god, I love your bike," because it was different. So
This is actually really tough. I think I'm also going to go with the ape hanger bars, only if I can put little dangly streamers off of the little plastic grips.
Pom poms.
Yeah, that would be off the end of it. Joey, I know your disdain for tri bars.
Yeah, I'll go ape hangers.
when I first met my husband, I had air bars on my road bike.
Aero bars.
Aero bars on my road bike.
No, you had your tri bike.
Yeah, it was a tri bike. Because
Oh.
you tried to try.
But before
You
that,
tried
I
to
had.
use me for a discount.
That's it.
Was
We're
that
wrong-
it?
wrong
Was that all it
story.
was? That's what it was? That's what begun the love affair
No,
was?
but by the time we actually rode, she already had a tri bike.
All right.
We were texting, but I realized that, yeah, she was just trying to use me.
It's okay. Hey, it's like
Still
a
working.
you're
She
like-
got
you
new
guys are
Crocs.
like a Hallmark story
We got
over
the
there.
EP on the Crocs.
And when I got lice, I got a new bike helmet.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's great. It's school teachers. I mean, I'm sure that's a thing that happens. Okay, third item: a squeak that never goes away on your bike, or a click, click, click that never goes away on your bike. Would you rather suffer the pain of the squeak or the click?
So I think because my derailleur is always in so much of a heavy load,
Uh-huh.
that I feel like it creaks anyway, and I'm like, oh shit. So I just feel like it's under a lot of stress all the time.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I'm never in the right gear.
All right.
So I'm going with the first one because
You're a masher.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
a masher.
yeah.
She a masher?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible masher.
Yeah.
But her trailer doesn't creak.
Yeah. I was
It's
just.
I just know it's under a lot of stress every time.
That's your knees, old woman. Your bike is perfect all the time.
As soon as you said something about how your bike actually had this
I know
problem,
you.
I looked at Joey and he was like,
Freaking
what?
out.
What?
Your bike is so perfect.
A
Your Diverge was noisy.
I think I would rather have a squeak than a click. A click doesn't sound like it. I don't know. It's both of them would drive me absolutely bonkers. So it's like the lesser of the two evils. Squeak. I'll go squeak.
Tech tip number 2.
Here we go.
2 words, AirPods.
When you got so many years, you can't hear any of the noises that your
funny
bike is
funny
making.
story. The Tom King, for everyone that knows Tom King, we're sitting down at the table the other day, and he's like, my bike's been making a lot of noise lately. And I was like, Tom, you just got new hearing aids. I don't touch his e-bike.
Yeah.
He got to the point where Mercedes is sending a mechanic out to his house. Probably a car
What?
mechanic, so this is going to go south quick.
Where's the car, bud?
But yeah, the joke was, he just got new hearing aids, and we could talk on rides now. But
Oh, that's
I have a click from my valve on my wheel on my single speed, like riding it to and from work today. It's
Right.
every rotation, click, click, click. Even with my headphones in, I can feel it and hear it.
it drives you nuts.
Annoying.
Yes, the click is.
And it's a 2-mile ride home, 2 miles there.
Yeah.
And it was, I need to get some electrical tape and just tape it down.
That make me nuts. That would make me absolutely bonkers. Last item: Pop-Tarts or Snickers.
Pop-Tarts.
All day. You don't have to
All day.
go with whatever the flavor. They got some nasty flavors out now.
No, I love Pop-Tarts.
Just any kind of Pop-Tart.
Yeah,
I
love
t-
Pop-Tarts.
I too am a pastry fan. I'm a fan of the pastry.
You can freeze them. It says
Have
it on the box.
Have you ever had the fresh Pop-Tarts that they make up at Iron Rooster in Annapolis?
It's delicious.
Those are good.
Yes.
They're a
I
fan.
got good chicken and waffles too.
Yeah, I would definitely go with the Pop-Tart, but I am not a fan of some of the crazy flavors that Pop-Tart has come up with lately. Oh, we're having an aside conversation over here
We're
about bikes.
talking about the dog and his pee and poop schedule right now. So
It's one of those episodes, folks. Jay,
Tech tip. No, just double stack your Pop-Tarts.
we've talked about that
It's the
before.
only way to eat them.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. I always break them in half.
No.
Oh, I snap them in half, and then I snap the corners off because I hate the corners because they're dry. I used to always feed those parts to the dog back when the dog was around. But definitely Pop-Tarts over Snickers. So let's get back into some regular format of the program because we do have some people we want to thank. And even though it's not the top of the show, I want to give some love to Salt Stick and JoJé.
You can contact us at.
Yeah. I was getting ready to ask if you could tell people how to contact us. where our minds are actually in a very odd syncoptic state.
I'll tell you, my favorite JoJé bar is the lemon quinoa one.
Mine too. What's your least favorite?
The apple bacon one. Maple
The
syrup.
maple
yeah,
bacon.
I don't like
yeah.
them. Today I was like burping up maple syrup and like bacon bits on my ride. I'm like a huge bacon fan.
I saw you actually put the JoJé bar in with the donuts.
Yeah, I was like wondering why I was so hungry today.
Yeah.
And it was like 12:30, but because I didn't have school today, so I usually have a morning snack in between breakfast and lunch, but I didn't have my morning snack. So I had to eat the donuts and the JoJé bar this morning.
Well, Salt Stick helps athletes maintain performance by replacing a full spectrum, not a partial spectrum, a full spectrum of electrolytes lost through sweat in a form and quantity that your body can absorb. Right alongside that, JoJé Bars, the right balance of whole food ingredients for sustainable energy, including optimal levels of healthy fats, carbohydrates, and nut-based proteins. If you don't recall, on either the Salt Stick website or the JoJé website, reach the checkout, use the code LOVEYOUBUY for 20% off all your items. And Cutaway, I got a message today on Instagram from Jason asking for some opinions on cutaway bibs and long rides.
Jason from our friend from
Yes.
Rusk.
Yes.
Is he not an LL?
Or Jason from Gravel Worlds. So, if
No.
we hit Gravel Worlds for Philip, we'd be wearing gold.
No, it's Jason from Grusk.
He was
he actually did mention he's like, I'm LEL Factory.
I was just about to
but
say
he's
that.
like, I'm looking for something a little
All
different.
right.
Yeah.
Who is an LEL Factory? Oh, my God.
I'll be honest though, I hear really good things about them in their
Sure.
like extra large categories of people.
I am an extra large dude, and I did a podcast about their bibs. No offense to all my friends with LEL.
Okay.
I got a little pooch. It does not work for a guy my size.
What, LEL does not?
No,
Okay. All right.
Cutaway does.
Cutaway does.
That's by happenstance.
He was asking for some specific guidance on how the cutaway bibs performed on long days on the bike. And I can attest to the beauty of the cutaway bibs now. Through this past season, I've worn them on Gravel Worlds. That was a 8-hour day, 7.5-hour day. I did my big 160-mile ride that I did here local. That was a 9.5-hour day. So I've done some big numbers, some big days. And I have to say that the cutaway bibs
Are
for me.
excellent. If you want, so this is something that we don't offer, but you can use a discount for. So we use the Pro 3 cargo bibs. We use our Pro 3s, which is what Philip does mostly all of his stuff in. But the cutaway bibs you buy on the website with cargo are Pro 4s. Those are totally different. Those are my favorite bibs of all time.
Right.
They're my blue ones, dark blue.
Oh, yeah. I've
They're
seen this.
they have more compression. They're tighter.
Mhm.
But it almost feels like my other bibs are too big now every time I put them on. And I love my other ones, but those Pro 4s, yeah, I'll wear those every time I can.
There you go. There's the ultimate.
Those are
recommendation.
$200 plus bibs. See, 20% off that is a pretty big chunk.
It's a substantial chunk of change.
Those things are amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I won't do those for our next kit just because they do cost a good bit more.
Yeah, to run
Go
the
get
price
a
up.
black pair
Mhm.
or blue, dark blue. Everyone has black bibs. Go
Yeah,
get
those-
navy blue.
You were wearing those dark blue bibs with the floral kit from
That-
Ridge
yeah.
Supply. It looked really good.
Even with
together.
my neon jersey, it looks good.
Looked really good.
Thanks. That was just me, though.
But we're just talking about when you go to cutawayusa.com and look for those bibs. I'm talking to you, Jason. When you reach the checkout, Jason, use the code GTD20, Jason, and you'll get 20% off of your entire order, Jason. So
Yes.
go on over there, do it, and get the deed done, and get yourself some good bibs. And the last,
And then buy his dad a pair for his e-bike.
Yes.
Is that like
For
40%
Christmas.
off? No.
So they're all coming to Croatan this year.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna have
awesome.
quite the
That's
party.
awesome. I'm gonna shower in theirs. Oh, they don't have a camper.
No, but that's okay.
Did you shower in the shower house there?
Yes, I did.
Wasn't it nice with the wood floor?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, see?
It was beautiful. I had no problem showering in the shower house.
There was a whole family showering in there before I got in there.
Together at the same time? That's awesome.
5 people. It was a little weird.
Uh,
Swear to God.
can
Car up in
can
there.
we pause this conversation? But
Sure.
don't you now travel with your own shower?
I have my little portable shower thing. Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Joey, I told
There's
you.
a whole shower house. Why would he bring that?
Yeah,
We're not Dustin Klein over here with a little van shower.
No.
Which we could do.
We could do. You could put the little. He's got that thing, and you could pressurize it with a bike pump.
Yeah.
And You could be like the whole portable shower thing going on. That would be a step up. Oh, good. Make the dog run around across the room. Joey just threw food around. make him lope over there and take all the cords.
That's who we should have interviewed today was Blake.
We can interview Blake after he gets in the trailer for the bike.
While we're on the subject of things you need to go buy, graveltraveldirt.com/Beets. Seriously, go get yourself some Beets. Beets. Joey, I know you're off the Beet train though, right?
I don't
think they did for you what they've done for me.
Yeah, you promised solid bowel movements. You promised feeling stronger, feeling alive. All that's gone downhill since I was just kidding. No, I didn't. I didn't feel. I was taking them at night. I need to re-cleanse my system and start in the morning. Because I take all my pills at night now. Well, I take 2 different pills.
Take those Beets in the morning, man. I would actually be curious to know if there's difference if you tried them in the morning. Because I take mine in the morning.
It's the placebo effect, friend.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, it's absolutely not a placebo effect for me. I can tell you what, it's a substantial difference in motion for Brian with the Beets versus off the Beets. Ain't no placebo effect going on there. I could prove it with pictures if you really wanted to see them. You gave a crack of the week earlier before we even asked for a crack of the week.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's the Hellick Pale Ale from Larry.
Nice.
We've had this on here before. It says keep West Virginia clean, which I doubt. Please recycle. It's from Chestnut Brew Works. It's a delectably hoppy American pale ale without the harsh bitterness.
I don't think that West Virginia's roads are
I was just kidding.
Littery. You know the worst state? South Carolina.
Jersey.
No, South Carolina.
Oh.
I went down and did Palmetto Trail quite a few years ago, and literally I'm pretty sure the state flower of South Carolina is a Miller Lite can.
I think it's those gigantic bugs that they have there too.
Gigantic bugs?
Yeah.
The bugs you drink in the Miller Lite?
Palmetto spiders, whatever there are.
Oh no, there was piles of trash. People would just it almost looked like they would just rake it to the front of the yards and then set it afire and let it just sit there. It was horrible. I think West Virginia's roads are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that.
It's a very good beer. Actually, you need to take one home. It's not hoppy.
Oh, I'd like that.
Yeah, there's
like
2
that.
left.
I would like that.
There's 1 left.
Just do Strava Club.
Strava Club. Let's see.
Right?
Wow, what a surprise. We have Reese Stanley from Tyler, Texas with 203.1. Jill Morgan. Jill's come up on this a lot.
Yeah. East Coast Jill.
Yeah. From East Norton, Pennsylvania with 112.2.
Hi, Jill.
And Gabriel Murray.
I know Jill listens, right? I think Jill listens. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
Pat will tell her she was on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe, I am building up Gabe's new bike right now.
Oh.
With the most patient man in the world with 174.5.
I thought that was me.
No, you have nothing on Nate.
Oh, on Gabe?
Gabe, sorry, I was sticking Nate still. You have no Gabe. We are literally over a year into the making of this bike.
Oh, wow.
Crux frame.
And he broke his petals at cyclocross this weekend.
Yeah.
At the Frostburg thing.
Speaking of which, I got to order QVP real quick.
Well, there we go.
Thank you.
Joey for
Joey.
the next
I already have it in the
minutes while he works on his computer with Q.
No, Gabe, we've been working on this Crux for over a year. We finally got the frame. Actually, it was right before. It's over a year because it was just around unpaved, and we passed unpaved. I'm very excited for him. To break in the top 100, you only needed 105.4.
Now's the time. Get that, get that top 100.
We moved it back up a couple to 880.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to help us grow for mustaches, it's No Shave November. It's strava.com/clubs/ travel dirt.
How do you spell that?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I only have a couple of things here that I want to throw out there. And this is from the Velopigs Facebook group, and which I'm a member of. I really do want to go over there and do a ride with them. I keep talking to Casey Clark, have you seen this? Casey shaved? He shaved his beard off.
He was
Is that legal?
I don't know.
Like what he was known for.
Worst time of the year to do that, isn't it, for you beard wearers?
Yeah.
I don't know. But,
He was a cycling coach at the one of the Dirty Kitten things.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. We've had him on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good guy. And he's always bugging me. He's like, come do a ride. And it just never seems to be able to work out. But anyway, on their Facebook group, somebody dropped a post with a GIS map showing all of the gravel roads in Loudoun County. I'm going to put a link in the show notes to that. The great thing about that one is when you click on a road section, it actually gave you the name of the road, as opposed to some of those things, like gravel map website. I think it's just like you got to kind of try to hunt and peck to figure out where the road is. And then somebody followed up to that. He says, I'll one up you. Here's a link with all of the Virginia unpaved roads. So I'm going to put that link into the show notes as well. Both those links are going to be in the show notes for you Virginia graveliers over there, velo pigs doing your thing. Thank you. Actually should have looked to see who made those posts.
I brushed right past that last night. I let you down. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I should have actually grabbed the names of the people. I should give them credit, and I'm sorry. But there it is. Anyway, Joey, what's going on in your world?
Well,
you've got more things on your list than just
I am going to do this while I'm doing QBP real quick. But let's see. What do I have?
This is Joey multitasking.
Trail work. Yeah, no, this weekend was packed. So Saturday morning, I went over to the lake and I did some trail work.
Kudos to you for that.
That was.
Did you go for that?
No.
Okay.
I was wallowing at home.
That's okay.
That was a good amount of work. We went Salem, went down to what they call the Western Branch, is where the big muddy section is, and where bridges notoriously get washed out with floods. Now the newer bridges are staked down better, but we extended one. I don't know how far, but luckily Trey was able to get his vehicle back there and already had wood down there from earlier this week, but we still had to lug the wood a good bit. Then it was getting that set up, partially looking for another bridge that washed out to reuse, and then, using an impact for, an hour plus, putting hundreds of screws in the wood and digging out roots and stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. And it went by so fast. It took us like 3 hours to do all that.
I saw the pictures. A lot of people over there working.
Yeah. We had a good amount. We almost we were able to actually split up and do a couple things. Another group went to fix another bridge while we were doing that, and that was one of the bigger projects. There's a lot of like manual labor for other stuff.
To give credit where credit's due, that was organized through Southern Maryland
Mountain Biking, an IMBA chapter. Trey, I won't say Trey. Just
you say his name?
No, yeah, I'll say Trey.
Yeah.
I think Trey's a government worker. We'll keep last names out of it. Trey always organizes trail work. Trey's a sick member and rides with us, and does a lot of time working on that trail.
Yep.
And has it figured out networking wise. So yeah, I mean, huge kudos to him. He prepped all that, and he's been doing that for years, so it's nothing new. And I think me and Trey and other people can speak from experience. Like the lake where we ride like 10, 15 years ago, totally. Like it is like people call it, super rooty now. It is so nice compared to what it was.
Used to be.
It's still rooty, yes. But Trey's got a whole beginner loop put in there. He's worked on other stuff. He's got
that's
big stuff in the works.
Trail system though too.
Yeah.
The way that it evolved. Because it wasn't purpose built. It just evolved.
It's come a long way. So I love it. I have a special place for that trail. So that was Saturday morning. I don't think I did. I just think I lounged. I was physically sore. I was bathing in. I had it was like my upper neck and back. I already have those issues, but
did you go through a whole jar of Floyd's?
No, I wish.
Because right on the end of the trail work came what next? You went straight from trail work into.
I didn't do anything else that day.
Yes, you did.
What else did I do Saturday?
Highway cleanup.
No, that was Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, that's Sunday.
No, so I was able to relax, made a nice dinner. We pulled out the solo stove, had a fire on the deck. In the hottest freaking days of.
You liking that solo stove?
We've only used it once because it was so hot.
Yeah.
No, it was great. I didn't burn down the patio. So that was nice. That'll be fun here soon. But no, Sunday we woke up. We did the sick social ride, which I've never done that before.
That's right. You went from that.
That was a fun loop, which I've done that loop. I've never done it that way, but I've ridden all those roads. Although Richard's quite the tour guide, even though I'm like, I've ridden this, Richard. Anyway, no, Richard was great. That was a fun ride. It was like 70 degrees. It was super warm.
Weekend
yeah. Nice overcast, but still warm. We got a nice 30-mile ride in, got enough time to get coffee. And then Sunday was highway cleanup, which we undertook a big project, all of us.
Wow.
We have 15 or 20 people.
That was a lot of work.
I didn't know that many would show up, and
Thank God they did.
it took us an hour. I mean, I think we did 3/4 of a mile of road in an hour. Luckily, other people took different sections, and we got it done, and it's so much cleaner. I found razor blades in the road that would have made me some money as a bike shop. New GP 5000s, but we picked up a lot of junk.
Yeah.
People are just, I hate litter bugs.
Oh, there
But
was
that
so
was
much
fun.
trash. And I counted fireballs.
Yeah, I had
And
5. Jess had like 4.
I had
We had 15 in our
I
group.
had 4 times that. I probably had
You had the good
25
stretch.
myself.
Those are probably the ones you planted for our game.
No, because they were all tucked over in the grass
Oh.
and flipped up, and they had like faded, so it was like hard to tell that they were even fireball. But man, there was a lot of
There
them.
was.
I think we would have all seen more trash if there wasn't as much leaves. I
So
think the leaves were
yeah.
covering a lot of the trash
I
from the
think-
sides too.
I wanted to say, yeah, what would it be like without the leaves? There's
Well-
still more down there, but we got the big stuff. We got the stuff out of the actual road.
So when you take on that kind of a project, the Adopt a Highway, you do it like 4 times during the course of a year. So that first cut, I mean, you're just getting that big stuff. And there was a tire we pulled out. I found a whole roll of chicken wire.
You should have kept that.
I thought about pulling my truck up and grabbing it, but I was like, what would I just go in my barn and be like, oh, look, I got some chicken wire. I don't know what
You
I
would have
would've
lost
done.
it instantly.
Yeah. You could have had it.
That was great. That didn't. I mean, I was actually I was sore from that too, from bending over. I filled up 2 bags instantly.
Yeah.
Bending over, picking up, standing back up, bending over, picking up, wearing Crocs up and down the little ravine things, and then we had
Ooh.
pizza party.
Ooh, choice of footwear was important for that day.
Sport mode worked.
Yeah. Okay.
Should have wore boots, but because I also got some liquid on my feet, I don't know what it was.
How many diapers did you find?
None, luckily.
I
I
had
found
like
a lot of masks. I probably found like 12 masks.
tons of
Um,
masks.
No dongers or anything like that. I was kind of hoping it'd be funny, but yeah, nothing weird.
Yeah,
We found someone's drawers, but they were just some like Fruit of the Looms.
You know what I don't understand is there was at least a half dozen like bags of trash. Like somebody had like taken the time to put
Oh,
all the trash in a bag
Chucked
and
it
then
and it like
and then-
exploded when it landed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what is
I
the
had that.
logic behind that?
It's like they don't tie it off. They just like bag it up and then they chuck it and then it all just.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean
Trash bombs.
oh, it's, aggravating. But
Yeah.
anyway, a
That
lot
was-
of trash.
That was my weekend.
A lot of trash was collected that day.
It was a very volunteer fold.
Yeah. That was good.
Um,
It was good.
I mean, if your club's doing something like that, you should do it. If you mountain bike and someone's working on a trail,
Go do that.
there was someone that while we were building that bridge was trying to ride over it. Like, I'm like, do you not see? Like, get off and help.
Let me tell you, we were on a canal on a towpath ride one time,
Mhm.
and it was a camping trip, and a tree had come down, and it was in the morning,
Mhm.
and so we were all like, it literally was like this chain gang thing of like humping bikes through this tree that had come down across.
I was
the
with
trail.
you on that.
You were there for that? I can't remember.
Wes moved it.
No. Some
'Cause
dude,
we had a canal ride where
some dude
we had.
came along at the back. We're all humping bikes through. He like hands his bike to the front. Like the bike gets passed up. He climbs through, hops on his bike on the other side, and takes off.
Oh no, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, it was like, oh, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Oh, I hate people like that. They're gonna get flats.
Razor blades.
Yeah, that was it. It was
Jubilee Farms.
Jubilee Farms.
What's
Yeah.
going on there?
So that is the 19th. I heard Uncle Ted. I'm not gonna call him Uncle Ted. He's a creepy Uncle Ted.
The Redeemer.
Ted won't be there, but yeah, we have a good amount of people already registered. That's down at Jubilee down here. The info's on the website, but that is a 2-mile multi-loop. Do as many as you want. Do one. Bring your kid to have them do a loop. Single track, gravel, cyclocross, whatever you want to call it.
Have a little fire pit going there.
I thought about bringing or asking if we could do a fire. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Get enough solo stoves together.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be fun. I'm doing pulled
Absolutely.
pork, whatever we come up with. People are doing sides, and we're gonna have beer.
I'm looking
Beer
forward to
is
that
by
day.
donation,
I'm looking forward to that day.
and it's light beer. So it's like 3%, so you can have at least a dozen.
Is it Jubilee beer or are we?
Yeah, it's all
bringing-
Jubilee.
Cool.
Do not BYOB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beer from the place that we're
Yes.
going to be where they make the beer.
Yes,
A brewery.
very
what
fresh
they're
local
called.
beer.
Very fresh local brewery. beer.
Yes. That is on the night. That's in weekend and a half.
Yeah, it's not long off.
No.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's right around the corner, dude.
I know. I'm looking at the schedule.
It's like, what?
Um,
Suddenly November.
we have Thanksgiving. We got Jubilee, and then we have Thanksgiving weekend. Then we have St. Jude. We're in Memphis, and we're already like into December 10th. The next weekend after that.
Right.
So I'm going to do nothing this weekend.
What is this next thing you've got on your list?
Oh, I am getting me and Blake a trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to experiment with it. I was actually going to buy a big one, but it's a lot of money to invest to see. I think he'll like it if I put some food in a Kong in there.
Find something used on Marketplace.
No, Paul has a smaller version of the one I want.
Okay.
And if he's okay with it.
Just give it a shot and see if
Yeah.
it works. Okay, yeah.
It's like $500 just to see if he likes it.
Yeah.
If he does like it, yeah, then we can freaking be the coolest people down in Solomon's, like riding up to Ace or riding to work or riding around. We'll do the average Joe.
You put little goggles on him and take him on like Croatan?
Well, the one I
ridiculous.
the one I want to get him.
Remember that guy did Croatan
Yeah.
with his dog in the back
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah, the one I want
single
is
speed.
pretty big. It'll be like closed in. I don't want him to
No.
see like a deer and go off.
Well, here's what you should do. You get so fit by hauling Blake around
Oh heck yeah!
that next year at Unpaved, you not only do it on a single speed, you do it with Blake in a trailer
Well, with my weighted vest.
with
For
your
rucking.
ruck on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
your ruck vest. There we go.
Dang,
Boy, you'd be like a
Jack-
superhero.
I'll be like Matt Hawkins in no time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. The new Joey.
Yeah.
Woo.
So
Woo,
no, I put
woo.
new. I'm always thinking about new bike day, but no.
I saw you put new bike day, and I wondered if you just did that to get
No,
you.
it's funny. I've been thinking about a lot. I always think about bikes. I don't know. There's always something in the works.
You want to talk about what we're talking about doing at the shop? Let's talk a little bit about that. I'm going to do a bike packing workshop.
Oh, so I need a new bike for that.
Yes. So it's not going to be like what some of these like workshops we've done in the past where it's been like what is it and like oh have you ever thought about doing this kind of thing. This is you want to do it. Now you just got to know what's the right gear. A very hands-on workshop oriented bike packing thing, which is this is a trip you're going to do. This is the type of bags you're going to want.
And you got to recruit 2 of your friends.
This is the upside. Yes, it's a pyramid scheme. And then you get a credit card, and then you get a phone card.
Company vehicle.
No. I think that we haven't really mapped that out too much beyond that.
You should probably come in the store, or we should sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
I got to make sausage tonight. Otherwise, I'd do it tonight.
No. But I mean, just a little teaser for something that's going to come. That we're going to do something a little bit more kind of like hands-on kind of.
Hands on, get you out there, get you dirty.
Yeah.
Get you some experience. Get you a good story.
And I'm thinking about some trips for next year. I'm already starting to work on a trip down in
Tuscaloosa.
no, it's Chattanooga actually.
Oh, is it?
Chattanooga National Forest and Ocoee National Forest. It's on the border of Tennessee and
I've heard
Georgia.
of Ocoee.
It's north of Atlanta and east of Chattanooga. And very much in wilderness land. It's very, very primitive.
What did I?
So I sent you the link for the route, but I'm starting to talk
You
about
did.
That's
When I
okay.
saw that and I saw the elevation, I'm like, I think this is the one Brian wanted to do, not during the organized trips.
No, it's not going to be. I'm just.
Yeah.
This is just a.
You got to organize someone that's got their.
This is a fun one that I've already got Goofy Larry and I told Get Larry's like we need to find some other people that are as goofy as me and you that would take this on. Yeah, I mean it's not really that brutal. It's 80
just
miles and 9,000
miles
and divided up.
climbing loaded up.
Yeah, it's loaded, and I guess that's what we'll talk about at the bike packing workshops. Is
Yeah.
what kind of gear do you actually really want to carry when you're carrying everything that you're going to want to use for 3 days?
Yeah.
You
You're really slimming it. It ain't no canal.
No, this ain't no rail trail, folks. This ain't no flat experience. We're doing
That's the stuff I want to do, though.
Yeah.
That's the
the
stuff
rail
that.
trail stuff or the
No.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say.
I want the stuff where like you need like a, I don't know.
This one's legit. Like this is legit, and I have an acquaintance, a fellow that I met a few years back at Blood, Sweat, and Gears, who runs a bike tour company down in Tennessee, and I got these routes from him. I've been talking to him about what we want to do and kind of adjusting some things. He's given me some alternate starting locations and a different way to map it out. I showed him what I had done, and so I'm talking to him about the right time of the year to do it. what it's really going to look like, because these are kind of like Forest Service roads that he rides a lot. So this would be just a fun trip. It wouldn't be like a tour kind of thing. So that's that. That's, I kind of spilled the beans on a little bit of that, and really don't think we had planned on talking about it quite yet, but
No, it's in the works.
it's out there, and so start thinking about it.
And I got a lot of cool bikes coming in for people who might need a bike for that.
Nice.
We got a mother load of Konas coming.
Nice.
Everything from like Unit X's, which thought about switching my suture frame for the spring to that.
Friend of mine, just got, it's a listener, John. He's got a Kona X unit, I believe.
Unit X.
Unit X.
A unit for your single speed.
I think that's what he's riding.
That's one of the coolest. It's not really a mountain bike. It is a mountain bike, but it's like a flat bar bike. It's meant for like flat bar bike packing.
Yeah.
You have a huge triangle. It's easy to load up. You can put a handlebar bag on without worrying about your shifters because the drop bars, like, it's sweet, and it'll clear like 2.6s or something.
Yeah, and it's absolutely the same bike. He's told me about all the different how much it'll clear and how like beast mode it is.
It's cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have some of those in the shop
this week.
Score.
I want Chris to get a single speed one. He ride the lake with it.
Hey, you know what I did? I flipped the chip on my working again today, and made
faster. You slower.
Made it faster.
Oh.
I tell you, I should have done that before unpaved.
You need to do a TikTok thing, the flip the switch thing, but flip the chip.
It
be an influencer for Otto.
I honestly, you
maybe they'll give you your time.
I would have made fun of me if I had said that I thought that I'd be able to tell a difference when flipping that chip in that working. But I'm going to tell you, I legitimately can. It's like the Beets, Jess. It's not a placebo. It's real. It's very real.
Say Beach or Beets?
Beets, like the Beets.
Beach?
She said the Beets were placebo.
Oh, we got them.
Huh?
We got
the Beets. It's from Doug. It's a 90s TV show.
We got.
I get the reference. Jess,
I'm here.
what's going on in your world? Do you have anything you want to share with the people?
She is a vlogging influencer.
I've been enjoying your vlog updates or reels on the Instagram where you kind of like
I don't think I'm able to capture what I really want. A lot of it's like bike riding and running.
It's a start, and you're doing great.
But
yeah, it's
thank
fun.
you. But things like, going to talk and all those things are things I can't record. I can't record me and my therapist. I don't want to record that.
Legally, I don't think you can.
What you're doing is you're showing the results of all that hard work.
I mean, it's when you really want to stay in bed all day, this is what, you got to get up and do. Even though most of the time I do want to stay in bed. But yeah, I rode today, did like a very quick 20 miles. I did, Saturday I ran, Sunday I rode, and then, which was a beautiful ride. It was so great to ride in Lettertown. Richard deserves like MVP of Sick because of everything he does for new people coming in and going in the back of the line. Most people don't want to ride the back of the line. Most people just want to ride fast all the time.
Yep.
But Richard doesn't even phase him to ride in the back with me when everybody else is riding up.
Yep.
Well,
I enjoy the TikToks.
Thanks.
Are they TikToks that they end up on?
Well,
Instagram
they are
Reels?
TikToks. Each time we're learning something new with them. The other day, I tagged products. We didn't realize the recruitments that would come with tagging products.
Now we get so much free product.
Do you really? That's nice.
It was nice to see like Wolftooth reposted me, and stuff like that. JoJé Bars and Nittany, all things that I like to ride with that are, sharing my stuff out there, which is kind of nice.
Cool.
So, but yeah, everything's basically been really good.
And so, unlike Joey,
who
does all of his stuff and then is like, look at all the cool people that are now following me. You make your posts like are on your Instagram, and you use GTD's Instagram account as a collaborator.
Yeah. Which is cool.
This life chose me. I didn't choose it.
This life, it chose Joey.
Oh,
When I go places and people are like, "Are you Joey's wife?" I'm like, "I am."
I've gotten that question.
So,
you be my wife any day, Ryan.
yeah. So yeah, that's been fun. Highway cleanup was amazing. I'm glad people had everybody out there, family members, wives, significant others. I thought that was really cool to see. I like that we ride that road on our bikes. The other road, it was like I didn't really correlate with it, but we ride this road all the time. We're on this road all the time.
I read the other one a
Um,
lot.
I don't.
I like it.
Yeah.
I read
but-
both of them a lot. So
Yeah. I mean, it's just really nice that, as a community we ride it and as a community we clean it up.
But it's part of the AJR. It's part of
It
like
is.
our
It is.
like I don't know core.
It's our road.
Yeah. It's
Somebody asked me where the average Joe came from, and I was like, I guess Joey's name. Like, is that where it came from? And yeah, there's been myths I know about where the AJR came from.
where'd that name come from, Joey?
I mean, if we want to, I tell us all the time, if we really want to go back, I started in 2012. I had a little lag where me and Wes were, mom and dad sometimes don't get along, didn't talk, and Wes brought it back to what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
But for 2 years, we brought so many new people in. It was
And that's what it's supposed to be.
a solid 20 now. It's couple hundred members of a
It's
group.
awesome.
Yeah.
But
We don't get that many people on a ride, but
the Leonardtown ride was
Goodness.
yeah, I know.
Wow.
was just as great. It was a nice, kind of smallish group of people. But they were saying they do that every week, and sometimes 2 people show up, and they just had a larger group, which I thought was. I mean, the weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
Botanic was great.
Yeah.
Cleanup day was great. Monday we went to the doctors. I have an infected toenail, so that's really, really,
Copain.
yeah. It hurt. My
Runners lose their toenails a lot, right? Does that happen to you?
I don't have many toenails left,
Oh.
so.
You just got little corn nubbins sticking.
Yeah,
No, I don't want to look. I'm not
I have
looking. No,
look,
no,
I have
no,
half
no,
a toenail.
No,
Hey,
not
people will
looking.
pay for that picture.
Nothing in
Exactly.
its toes.
You acknowledge how nice that is.
Exactly.
That's gonna put my dog through college.
Dog through college is by my feet pictures.
Golly.
But then today we get off for election day, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. I haven't been to work since Friday, and it's already Tuesday, so
Nice.
this is really nice.
Nice.
No, all is good.
All right.
Everything's going well. My new wolf tooth cages are perfect.
I was gonna say those things are amazing.
They are
Which ones did you get?
perfect.
I got a lot. I spent more money on Cerakote cages this week
I know
at
that
the store.
Joey read my mind. We were looking at some stuff the other day, and I'm like, "Oh, how do you do that?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, you do it this way, this way, this way." And I
We saw it at Philly.
we saw it Philly, and it's and everybody knows about it, but it's just until you have a need for something,
yeah.
you don't really pay much attention to something.
Yeah.
And I want to carry more and extra water, so we're looking at the Wolf Tooth B-Rad system with the double cage mount things, and I didn't ask Joey, but he sends me a picture today. He's like, just got these in the shop. I'm like, yes. I was like,
I got one for each side with multiple B-Rat. Yeah.
nice. It's perfect.
It's really nice. The wolf tooths work really nice. The colors
Oh,
are
yeah.
great. So
Yeah.
highly recommend.
We should get somebody from Wolf Tooth on.
I have that girl.
No offense. That's the outside people that don't want to give me the time.
The girl, the one who is up for the outspoken race director of the year, did the truffle shuffle,
Uh-huh.
and she's in Velo News, but she is the online marketing person for.
Well, can you
Wolf
line
Tooth.
that up, Jess?
I already sent the contact information to you guys.
Well, no. See, that's not how. That's
I will message her again.
That's not how it works.
Oh, I did talk
You-
to Freddie Capel from Eidendyne.
Okay.
We're getting Freddie in December.
okay.
It's going to be a Monday during the day, so because Freddie has to do it at work.
Okay.
Doesn't have service at his house.
Oh yeah, and pause. I didn't know all the components I have on my bike because now I have to tag them all on my things.
Mhm.
So I'm like asking Joey, like, do I have this? Do I have a Shimano? Do I have a SRAM? Do I text them? Can I tag them? So now I'm starting to learn like all the little parts of my bike.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Y'all got anything else? Anything we've missed this week? I mean, it's kind of a strange episode. I did enjoy starting off with the
Backwards,
this or that.
yeah.
That was a lot of
Now
fun.
I don't know what to do. I got to make sausage after this.
Yeah.
Um,
Donuts.
Man, I'm looking at all my bikes I've had on Strava.
Yeah, you need to straighten that up because you've been riding the Athos since like you sold it months and months
We,
and months ago.
met
Everything on
with-
Strava.
We met with a financial advisor, and I was like all
Bike fund.
I was like all like pumped because like I had asked Joey for a breakdown. Like it all's in my name, but I had asked Joey for a breakdown. And the guy was like, okay, well, I think we're good. I was like, but don't you want to ask me how much money I have in bikes? And they're like, no. And I'm like, are you sure? Like I was ready for this.
It's a lot. It's too
I
much.
was ready for that. And my Peloton, they didn't even care about how much my Peloton cost.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, that $100 High Life bike is one hell of a bike. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It costs
You like
nothing.
Yeah. Nice.
But so did my ridiculous Synapse, which is so comfy and nice. But that doesn't matter. The $100 bike is freaking fun.
It's also because you spend $100 on it, you're like, you enjoy it that much more.
And it just timed perfectly with our, before we get our cease and assist stuff.
Yep.
So it works.
I want to get some sticker packs together for the website.
Oh, man.
So be on the lookout for that, listener.
I need to sort. I took so many upstairs today.
Yeah.
Like this morning, I'll bring them down.
No, that's okay. I just want to get what I want to do is
tonight.
I want to get packs of them ready to go so I know exactly what I have so that when somebody says, hey, I want that, I can just slap something on it and out the door it goes. Piece of cake. That's what I'm looking for.
Like cake, you know.
Yeah. How can folks get in touch with us? Well, this will always be the end, I believe.
Well, we'll keep things PG. Our website is graveltraveldirt.com and our Instagram is at MidAtlanticGT. Speaking of closing, do you know Iceman cometh was this past weekend in Traverse City?
I did.
He who must not be named
Wes.
didn't even be like, hey, the big bike race was in town. I wasn't told it. Piece of crap.
Well, because he doesn't have anything to do with bikes anymore.
No, he's probably shut it all out.
Yeah, he's chucked it all out.
But I did ask Joey if he saw. I was like, hey, did you see Carrie and Wes on the screen?
Oh, it'd be funny because I had Carrie Warner's vlog up last night and I'd be like, oh, there's Wes.
Was he? Oh,
No.
gotcha,
Like, huh.
gotcha.
Yeah. That would have been funny, though.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Suddenly he's a Michigander podcaster bike sensation and we didn't even know it.
Yeah.
If anybody knows Wes or talks to Wes any longer,
Still alive, yeah.
see if we're just wondering if he's still alive.
I texted him a picture of me and him and someone else.
Yeah.
Again, recently. Nothing. It's been the talk of the week. Maybe we Beetlejuiced it.
I don't know. It's okay. It is what it
Gonna
is.
call us like at 10:30 tonight.
It
You
is.
want to FaceTime for 2 hours? We did that
That's-
before.
That's the way that it typically works.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, if you enjoy listening to the podcast, maybe consider joining us on our Patreon family. We do appreciate all of the support of just a couple of bucks. It really helps us keep things going.
Keeps the lights on.
Yeah, check out the website.
pay my electric bill.
I've got a few of the Gravel Life t, which I'm sporting tonight. I'm sporting my Gravel Life t-shirt
So I
tonight.
met you in my Gravel Life bike.
Got a few of those left.
Wow, friends.
What?
That was a moment.
I pulled up on my High Life bike. He pulled out of his truck with his High Life shirt on.
Yeah, it's like High Life. It's all about the High Life now. Because in Maryland, we voted today. It's all about the High Life. Thanks for riding along, everybody. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow. Respect others.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.